I like beer. I want beer.
So now we have Hantverksbira podcast, and we have Leonard from Uinta Brewing.
Yeah.
Really
Uinta
nice
Brewing,
to meet you.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake City, Utah. Yeah.
Thrilled to be here.
It's quite far from here.
Quite far, yeah. It definitely takes a long time to get here, and it's absolutely worth it, though. Just sharing beers with folks here in Stockholm, and of course enjoying a lot of your craft beers.
Yeah, I mean, you can drink the fresh local beer as well.
Yeah,
it's super nice.
Absolutely. I've been doing a lot of work on European lagers while I'm here.
A lot of work.
Yes.
But Uinta Brewing has been around for quite some time now.
Founded in 1993, so yeah, about 32 years.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. I think it's before the first now existing craft brewery in Sweden. I think it was like 98 or something in Sweden.
Okay, so not too far behind.
Not too far behind, but they're still fighting. So,
yeah, hey, we all are. You know,
yeah, we all are. Yeah,
it's a great industry to be in, but you certainly have to be, just constantly working to improve and.
Yeah, you can't settle
brand.
down and relax and think, oh, that batch went well.
Yeah.
We brew it again.
Mm-hmm.
See what happened. But I guess you have grown quite a lot since 93.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So when the company started, it was in an old mechanic's garage, a little 10-barrel brewing system. Started with 2 beers, draft only, locally distributed.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have 2 buildings across 5 acres, right in Salt Lake City. And yeah, we produce quite a bit of beer. We're the largest craft brewer in Utah. We did about 40,000 barrels this year, I think.
40,000 barrels. It sounds quite a lot.
It's quite a bit of beer.
Quite a bit of beer.
Yeah.
And what's like your core beers? I mean, as we spoke before, I've had some of your heavy dark ones.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen at Systembolaget in Sweden. But is it like, do you do more lagers or more IPAs or more dark ones?
We do a couple of lager beers, but our core range, as with I think a lot of the classic U.S. craft breweries,
yeah.
We're pretty hop focused.
Mm-hmm.
We've got great relationships with our hop, with the hop yards, the growers and the suppliers, and we do focus quite a lot on that. Our flagship beer is pale ale, American style pale ale, and that is actually the original beer that Uinta brewed 32 years ago.
It was the first one.
Yeah,
yeah,
and still our #1 seller.
It is.
Yeah,
like for Sierra Nevada. No, I heard that hazy little thing went past.
Yeah, I think they did. They're doing quite a lot with that beer these days.
Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing about that one is it's called Cutthroat Pale Ale, and Cutthroat.
Yeah.
It's a trout type of trout that lives in the mountain streams in Utah.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing about that one is, as our #1 seller, we actually only sell it in Utah.
Locally. Oh, yeah. Or regionally, maybe I should say. Yeah.
So you can only buy that beer in the state of Utah.
And although that, it's your big seller.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Outside of the state of Utah, it's a little bit more towards these ones that I have in front of me here. We've got Detour Double IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Classic West Coast, big, piney resinous hops on that one. And our Lime Pilsner. It's just a standard American lager with some lime in there.
Like a Mexican lager, more or less, or what's the difference? Mexican lager, you have more rice in it, I guess?
Yeah. So, and with this one, we use corn instead of rice.
Okay.
Yeah, so primarily a 2-row base malt.
Yeah.
A little bit of corn.
Cool. And you have brought one...
And then I have this is one of our newer beers. This is a Wild Juicy IPA.
Wild with an I.
With a Y.
With a Y, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's an interesting beer. We've made Wild for a number of years. A few years ago, we dropped it from our portfolio, but it's one that we always really liked, and it was always a hop-forward pale ale. So we brought this back just this past year, and it's a little bit more of a juicy IPA now, really leaning into those like modern hop flavors.
Before we taste the beers, I read that you are really focused on sustainability
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
both wind power and solar panels
Yeah,
and so on.
yeah, we're quite proud of that actually. So in 2001, Uinta became the first company in the state of Utah to be 100% powered by renewable energy.
100%. That's
Yeah.
quite impressive.
Most of it comes from wind power.
Okay.
We do have a solar installation on the roof of the brewery that gives us some power in the brew house.
Mm-hmm. But it's wind power who makes the most of the electricity for
That's
the power.
that's the primary source. We've got a lot of wind in that part of the country, so it's a great source of electricity for us. And we do focus on waste streams as well. We send all of our spent grain and like the solid material that's left over after brewing.
Yeah.
We send it to a plant that's just down the road from us where they make methane gas.
Yeah. Okay. They can
out of like the spent grain, the food product there, and that then is pumped back into our gas system to power homes.
Yeah. I mean, to power homes, not to the brewery, to the community.
Yeah.
The city of.
Yeah, it goes right
cool.
back into the municipal, I guess, gas grid, you would call it. Whatever it is, into the pipes.
It's used for a vital thing for the people. So it's really great. I mean, it's a hard thing for a lot of the brewers to be sustainable today, and for like in the Nordics, and a lot of them buy their hops like from the US, and that's not so sustainable.
Yeah, no, not really. There's a lot of transport involved in making beer, and especially if you're using, American hops. Obviously, we've got great growers, in the northwest of the country that's where most of our hops come from. But then, on our end, a lot of us are using, that really phenomenal grain that comes from Germany.
Yeah, of course.
And that's it comes at a price.
Yeah.
We primarily use regionally grown ingredients. We've got most of our malt is coming from like Idaho, Montana area. So regional, a little bit more sustainable that way, we think. But we still do certainly buy some of the great environment malts.
But then you do a lot of other stuff, as you told me, that the wind power and the solar panels. So you have to.
So we're trying to offset.
Yeah, you have to do what you can.
Yeah.
So which one should we try out first, do you think?
Let's go in order. Let's start with Lime Pilsner. That's going to be the lightest one that I have here. So, like I said, just we call it a American premium lager.
Quite nice, cloudy.
Yeah, a little haze on that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheers. So you get a big whiff of lime when
you really does
when you first lay into that one. But it's on the back end. It's just it's crisp. It's just slightly sweet.
Almost like a lemonade in the aroma. This would be like perfect for the Germans to do the radler. The half beer, half lemon.
Yeah. We
lemonade.
like to make at the brewery. We this is one of our favorite beers. It's a go-to beer for everyone that works at the brewery. We like to in our bar we'll make like a michelada out of it.
What do you call it?
Michelada. It's like it's a sort of like a Bloody Mary mix, like a tomato based. With a little bit of spice.
Okay, interesting.
Great drink in the summertime.
Yes, super refreshing actually. Super refreshing. I mean, in Stockholm now it's about 8 degrees and a bit rain and foggy.
Yeah,
not the perfect beer for Stockholm, but super refreshing really. And the lime, it was more in the smell, the scent, than in the taste.
Yeah, it's not overpowering.
No.
One of our primary goals is always to make beers that are we call them repeatable. Yeah. We want to brew a beer that you'd be happy to drink 5 or 6 of.
Yeah.
And so,
what was the ABV on this one?
5% on those.
5%. Oh,
so
it feels like 3.5. A bit scary, dangerous. Yeah. Very easy drinking one.
Yeah, very easy drinking. In fact, we were at a Great American Beer Festival in Denver just a couple of weeks ago, and I took the sales team out to my friend's bar,
Mm-hmm.
and between the group of us, I think we drank about 60 of these.
But that's a really good, what do you say? Good grading on the beer.
Absolutely.
But otherwise, what is the like brewing philosophy? You said beer that's repeatable.
Beer, yeah, repeatable beers. We're craft brewers, but we're beer drinkers. We like to drink beer
I mean,
often.
even if you like a craft brewery, I mean, you have to sell the beers, so you
Yeah.
have to be repeatable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we strive to be that beer that is, can be considered like a standard.
Yep. But you work a lot with like core range beer and not so much with limited releases, or how do you do?
Yeah, we don't do a ton of limited releases. Of course, we try to do as many as we can, and we have a lot of fun with, experimenting with different recipes
Mhm.
and different styles of beer. But our primary focus is our core range. In Utah, we've got some similar rules to what you have here in Sweden, with a state monopoly over liquor stores.
Yeah.
Our distinction, though, is where here I believe it's 3.5%.
Yep.
In Utah, it's 5%.
Okay.
So most of our core range are 5% beers, because that's what we're able to sell
Mhm.
most effectively.
I can imagine. I mean, you have to stick to the rules and regulations. I mean,
And it's great
nothing you
too.
can do about it.
It's not always
No.
it's not always simple, to brew a lower ABV beer that's got a lot of flavor,
Definitely not.
and certainly like flaws can really stand out at those lower
Mhm.
alcohol levels.
Yep.
So we're fortunate in a way that we've gotten really good at making low ABV beers.
Yeah, that's an art. That's
Yeah.
an art for sure. So now let's talk about a bit about the reach. Now you reached for Sweden. You have a
Mhm.
couple of releases this year, and don't know if I've seen you before.
So years ago, we were sending beer over here.
Okay.
And then just for a period of time, we kind of weren't focused on export markets. But through talking to my friends at Great Brands,
Mhm.
and learning about Systembolaget and how to sell beer in Sweden, some opportunities came up, and
Yeah.
honestly just jumped at the chance to share our beer,
Yeah.
in this great country.
And I'm really happy for that, because
Yeah.
I had two superb experiences thanks to your beers.
Yeah, we did. So we did the 2 limited launch releases this year. One earlier in the summer, and then one just recently. I think there's still some Labyrinth hanging around
Yeah, I think.
in the Systembolaget.
Yeah.
And previous year, 2024, we had 2 limited release tenders
you
as
did.
well.
Oh.
So working on getting as much over here as I can.
Is there any specific like styles of beer that Swedes enjoy more of your beers, or what's your opinion about that?
I think from what I understand, folks here want, big, bold, hoppy American beers.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what we're known for,
Mhm.
in U.S. craft brewing. So
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of what the Swedes are looking for us to send over here.
But then you have the transport, and it's not beneficial for the big, bold, hoppy ones.
Yeah, not always.
Not always.
Not always. Excuse me. But our import partners here are really phenomenal, and there's a lot of care that goes into the transport. So when we're shipping over here, it's cold chain the entire way, refrigerated containers,
Yeah.
And a fairly fast transport.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
considering how far away we are.
Okay. So looking forward, are you to go into new styles, or is it expanding in the existing markets, or is it what about the future?
We've got some fun, innovative, limited releases coming out in 2026, primarily IPA focused.
Mhm.
We'll do a few sour beers as well.
You do.
But really our primary focus is just leaning into our core range,
So you're aiming on like sending over some more stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully getting more tenders in the system. I do have one coming out. I believe we'll ship in January. I'm going to ship a flavored malt beverage over here, which is a new product for us.
Oh, interesting.
It's a malt beverage, primarily cane sugar, a little bit of barley malt in there, and it's sweetened with cane sugar and flavored.
It sounds like something else.
It does sound like something else, and it's certainly not beer. We make it in the same way that we make beer.
Okay.
But I sent it over for evaluation at System Bolaget, and they liked it, so they're going to purchase some
really cool.
early 2026. Yeah. It's more similar to a soda than it is to a beer. So it's a 5% ABV orange soda.
That's cool. That's cool. So now they will open up this room for like the new closet here, because they have to put all the jackets. So I think we need to drop this, Leonard.
Yeah.
Really nice to meet you, and
great meeting you.
And grab a Uinta when you see it next time.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Please do, and you keep buying them. I'll keep sending them.
Of course. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.